with a bomb.
I mean,
Literally.
It helps me get my groove on.
come on. The music. Rock.
Listen up, ladies and gentlemen.
This is Boom Radio.
It's Silas, the marvelous producer.
Yes sir, yes ma'am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Boom Bar. My name is Aboki Shago.
And my name is AKA Awoki Shago Shola Rogers.
And together our names are Aladolupo. You know, the one and only. You know.
See the way Aladolupo is gathering at you.
I'm confused.
Because the confusion won't break a bone.
Like, what's happening here?
Yeah, it's because today is going to be a wonderful day here at
It
the
is
bar.
already a wonderful
You
day.
understand? So that everybody who is watching us here will enjoy and be a part of the Boom Bar here on Boom Radio.
Well, since we said that our names are Dolupo, it is watch Aboki, watch, not watchering. Watch Aboki, it's watch, not watchering.
Okay, watch.
I'm just helping
The one
someone's
that
English.
I put in the hand for Agogo.
Yeah.
You put in your what?
In the hands
That's not.
for
That's
Agogo.
that's a wristwatch.
So,
I don't even understand what you're talking about now at this point. I'm sure most people don't. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. This is the Boom Bar. We bid you a warm welcome. Okay, talking like radio.
Well, what do you think it is? TV?
You know what, you're just
television.
sounding very. Anyway, for everybody that's just watching and listening to us for the very first time, we welcome you to the bar. It is the bar on boomradio.com.ng. This is where we bring you gist on everything and everything. On sports, politics, entertainment, life issues, you know.
Everything in between.
And we basically just everything in between. And everything in between can be anything and everything. Depending on how and where the gist carries us to. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I think we should just dive into today's story, yeah? And I'm going to start from something that, you know, one of my all-time favorites. This is football. Football, and kaboom. I don't think that the some of the Premier League teams are not having it very nicely with Champions League. We know that Champions League week started yesterday, and guess who got beaten?
Well,
Somebody was used to begin his PSG career. Used some people to begin his PSG career.
After about 4 debuts this season, Messi finally had his debut. In quote.
Because merciful God decided to have mercy on
him, you know, and because he had mercy on him, Messi was merciless. Even if it's just one goal that he scored, it was a beautiful goal. Picked up the ball all by himself from his own end, you know, dribbled past one or two, and did some amazing link-up play with that man called Kylian Mbappe with a touch off, and next thing, boom!
I think that is Mbappe is one person. I know maybe because the likes of Messi and maybe Ronaldo are still playing. I think he's also another amazing footballer.
Yes, and he is under pressure to prove it because the bar has been set very high.
Very, very high.
When you're
very, very high.
trying to replace, in quotes, people like Messi and Ronaldo, you would do 10 times more than they have done.
You're not still there yet.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree. And so,
of course, a couple of other results.
A couple of other results popped out.
Shakhtar Donetsk played a goalless draw with Inter Milan. Ajax, good result for them against Besiktas. It was 2-0 for Ajax Amsterdam. But the biggest upset, and if you've heard people say there's a new sheriff in town, they're not talking about that sheriff.
The one that is selling suya at the bus stop.
Not that one that sells go to meet suya. And they're not talking about the one that Bob Marley was singing about. I shot the sheriff,
but I didn't shoot the deputy.
They're talking about the sheriff from that small European country where the total value of their football club is not even up to the value of one of the Real Madrid players. And guess what? Not only did they beat Real Madrid, they beat them at home.
This is reminiscent of what happened last week with Manchester United and Young Boys.
Exactly.
It's almost like as if this season is just
no respect.
Nobody.
No fear.
No fear. You're coming. You have to come correct.
It's worse for Madrid because in United's case they can claim, oh, it was an away game. Oh, we had a penalty shout.
Yeah.
Oh, this and okay, we listen to all your excuses.
Listen to all that.
Madrid at home.
You know, in
Real Madrid.
Yes, you see, surprises can spring up any time.
This one not be spring up. This one bomb.
This one is so spring up. I agree.
This one boomed up like boom, like
kaboom.
Like he's coming from
like
the
said,
bar.
From Premier League to the Ligue 1 to what's it called, Bundesliga. I don't think anybody should be sleeping.
Let me try to pronounce the names of the people who scored. My glasses fails me. Jasubek Yakshiboev.
Are you even sure you're pronouncing it properly?
And Sebastian Thiel.
I have a feeling you're probably not even pronouncing it.
I have a feeling too. Karim Benzema got a 65-minute penalty.
It had to
so
be
imagine
a penalty. If
there
was no penalty. It's very funny, yeah? But somebody else too that stepped up their game yesterday was Liverpool.
Yeah,
amazing. Liverpool coming from last week's game, I think they're just like, no, we can't continue like this.
Yeah, so.
And I think that was also an amazing result. It's going to be very difficult to come back from that after a 5-1. I think that is very good. Not just winning the game, the goals difference will definitely, you never know when it would come up. And now, of course, we know that today there's still more Champions League games. Today there's Bayern with Dynamo. They're playing at 8 p.m. Barcelona and Benfica is playing also at 8 p.m. at 5:45. Young Boys, they're back again.
Not so young.
Not so young. With Atalanta, we'll see what they're going to play. Manchester United, this is not an easy one. Really, Villarreal is not a team. I think they were the ones that won Europa last season.
Yeah.
So
they're not easy fry or small.
They're
fry.
not an easy fry at all.
Like
so
people will say.
So Manchester United needs to
they have
step
their
up.
work cut out
Yeah,
for them.
definitely. There's Sevilla with Wolfsburg and Lille with FC Salzburg this evening. So you could catch those matches. Then Chelsea is on with Juve.
That's going to be an interesting one.
That is one to definitely watch. So these games and many more are what is going to be played today for the Champions League. So moving on from that, I know that you're itching to talk about a lot of things, but
like we said, it's music, sports, entertainment, and everything in between.
There was something that we were going to talk about yesterday, but unfortunately with the technical issues that we had yesterday, and it was the story of the result of the forensic result that came out yesterday. The Nollywood actor that
yeah.
with
Baba Ijesha.
yes, that we're going to talk about yesterday, and it's very sad because something that happened. So the story went on where there was a little bit more light on the forensic result that came out, and it actually made 12 o'clock news. And as I was reading it for 2 o'clock, I don't know if you noticed, it was actually on the lineup. I couldn't bring myself to repeat it anymore because it was just.
I'm already feeling a certain kind of way discussing the report of the forensic expert that was brought in to testify for the prosecution against the alleged perpetrator of this crime, Baba Ijesha. And I feel for the parents of this child. I feel for the adopted mother, Princess. She more or less is the mother of the child. She's been raising the child for years and all of that, and I just feel for all the women and men who have been victims of sexual predators.
I honestly can't wrap my head around people doing these things.
In a very clear-cut way, she has been able to speak with the expert, and they've ascertained what actually transpired, and that's like going to be like the main evidence, apart from the CCTV video and other things that they have. Look, nobody is a saint. I'm not coming here to grandstand. I'm just saying that
there's some levels to something.
Everything
like
has consequences.
When to
There's
stop.
a place where you
You stop, yeah.
There's a place where you draw the line. There are several matured women out there who are looking for different partners. Some want to have platonic relationships. Some just want to have cuddle buddies. Some actually want to have friends with benefits and all sorts. I don't endorse a lot of these things that I'm talking about. I'm just saying that there's several things that you can do as a grown man.
That is within the law.
Or a grown woman. Without messing up the life of someone.
Especially a child.
That has not started anything yet. It's not fair. Yes, are we judging you already? Yes. Yes. Until there's a law against what we're doing. There's nothing like that. We need to speak out for the people, the victims. It's not fair that this small girl had to go through this. It's not fair. There's a guy that has been pushing this agenda. Some actor guy.
Who a guest?
For Baba Ijesha.
I was
number one supporter. And someone shared his post on my timeline because I don't follow this guy. I don't like this guy because I think he's an opportunist, and he has cashed in on it. And he was saying that he's not supporting criminality or crime. He's just saying that everybody has a right. We know that people have a right in the first place, but you went ahead to make a movie
about it,
and you twisted the facts to suit your narrative. Your day will come. You know yourself.
And now he has changed it.
That is not supporting
the music.
Really?
Crime, that is just saying that everybody has a right.
I thought he was supposed to be arrested.
Now that
he's not in Nigeria.
Oh.
He hasn't come back.
Now that a forensic investigator has
the guy, he's just saying that he's not supporting crime.
No, what I'm saying is that now that a forensic investigator has come and some facts have been dug up from, what even the child did not disclose with previous investigators. Yes, sir. Now there are new facts and figures. Yes, sir. So I think those people who have been supporting the act or activities of Baba Ijesha, they should come out publicly.
What about the actors and actresses? Add them to your list.
Yes.
That actually played a role in depicting this story in a certain skewed and perverted way.
So I think all of them should come out publicly and apologize.
Abuki,
I don't think
they were trying to portray the girl as a consenting adult.
No, what I'm saying is
I'm not arguing with you. I'm begging you to add this to your narrative. They were trying to, in this messed up movie that they made, They were trying to portray that little girl as a consenting adult because they forget that minors cannot consent to sex. They forget that it's rape.
It's a sad story, but we know how these things are going. The case has now been adjourned to, I think, October 20th. So we'll see. We definitely will be following this case. We hope that everybody that is guilty.
In my lack of legal knowledge, I've always wondered why cases have to be adjourned and postponed.
Like,
so much.
why can't we just
I kind of like the American system of justice where once they start a case, they see it to conclusion. You know, it's every day. You know, I don't like the way we listen to a case
months and months
then
and months.
Adjourn it for another 2 months. It's up for me. Justice delayed, like they say, is justice
denied.
We need to look at the judicial system. Our judges are trying, but we can do better for them if we create a system that allows them. Because okay, wait, how is it fair? This case started about 3-4 months ago. It's been adjourned again for another couple of
weeks.
So a case that probably can be heard in a week. Maybe after
they probably will tell you
sittings.
that they're actually
those 5 sittings can be over 2 years.
You see, my own conclusion here is very simple. It's because majority of our judges have become very, very political and sentimental in the way they handle things. Yes, and when the hand of this one touch the hand of this one, they'll begin to do elongation of the matter. Something that can be concluded when there are evidential facts on the ground that can make you reach a conclusion on that case. You understand? So I think the problem we have in our judicial system is because of the politicization of the judiciaries.
You meant to say politicization of the judiciary.
You understand? Okay. Because there are so many cases that are lingering that should have been concluded long time ago. You understand? And since that is not even in our lineup, there is a case that I would have loved to mention. That is the case of Oji Kalu. Yeah, it has even gone to the Supreme Court, and now they are saying that the EFCC should not retry.
I honestly do not even understand that matter, because a case that has gone to the Supreme Court isn't it final?
No.
Because why I was not going to dabble into it was because I was actually going to go ahead to look for a lawyer to ask. Because I don't understand.
Because Supreme Court is the highest court in the land.
Supreme Court has already determined what happens in a particular case. What law? Is there a law that is fine that anybody else can go to another court?
Or overturn the judgment of the Supreme Court?
The judgment of the Supreme Court.
No.
And that's the part I don't get it. I just don't.
I also don't get that part. When I saw it, I'm like, wait, does this supersede the Supreme Court?
No.
But guess what, guys? The judiciary is the solution to Nigeria's to major problems in Nigeria.
Gaskiya amanda politicization is the problem.
The judiciary, and this is why I said it. If only they can get it right. There is a certain that's our camera. There's a certain